So you're interested in learning how to play the violin. Well, in this video, I'll be showing you how to encase your instrument, how to play with proper setup, and the names of your open strings. Let's flip into it. Hello everybody, my name is Marvin Garduno and I'm that flipping orchestra director. Learning how to play a musical instrument is a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and today I'm going to show you the basics. So let's go and get started. We're going to start off with encasing our instrument. Whether you have one with latches or zippers, you want to make sure that the case is nice and flat on the ground. The case should have the violin facing you. If not, you might have some problems and it might fall, so just be aware of that. Something that every violin player should have is a shoulder rest. And we're going to start off by putting on the shoulder rest. Oh, I almost dropped it there. The shoulder rest should have some hooks on it that go ahead and hook onto your violin. And the way that you hook it is you start off with the top here, just like that, and then you make your way towards the bottom hook and you hook your shoulder rest onto your instrument, just like this here. Now my violin does have a violin pickup here. Don't let that distract you. It just allows me to play into an amplifier. Now before we continue, it's important I talk to you about the sizes that the violins come in. They usually come in a half size, 3/4, or a full size being the largest you can play on. And it's important that you play on the right size instrument. In order to figure out what size instrument you play on, you actually go up to playing position here and holding the instrument with your right hand on the body down here. With your left hand, you want to reach over and grab the scroll. Now when you're reaching for the scroll, you are looking at the distance from your elbow to the bottom of the instrument. You want to make sure you have a nice shape here, a nice little corner, and we're not trying to reach for that scroll. When I try and figure out the sizes for my beginners, my sixth graders, and I see them having to reach for that scroll and there's no space from the elbow to the violin, then I know the instrument's too big. So if that's the case for you, go and take some time and find an instrument that is the right size for you, as it's important for us as we continue our musical journey. Now before we go into playing position, let's go and talk about our feet. The truth is we got to have really good posture starting from the ground up. So your feet should be shoulder width apart with your left foot pointing out and away, while shifting some of your body weight towards your left leg. And you always want to make sure that your shoulders are rolled back. We don't want to be playing the violin scrunched in like this. We got to be sitting nice and tall with our shoulders back. In order to get into playing position, holding the violin from the body just like this, we bring it over our head and then we're going to bring it down over our left shoulder. And what we're looking for is that the instrument is tugging into the neck with our chin on the chin rest. We want to make sure to support the instrument with our chin and our shoulder here. And what we can do to identify really good posture here is your nose should be pointed towards the bridge and then your instrument should be right over your left foot. So whenever we're in this position, we don't want the instrument high, we don't want it low, we don't want it away from the neck. We want it tucked into the neck with our chin on the chin rest, and we want it parallel with the floor over our left foot. Now that we have really good posture, we can go and start in pizzicato. So in order to pizzicato or pluck, we're going to take our right thumb, give me a nice thumbs up, and then we're going to make the letter L. Your thumb is going to go anchored on the side of the fingerboard. And we are going to pizzicato with our pointer finger. Now going back to our thumb, we want to make sure we are an inch away from the end here. We don't want to be in the corner. We don't want to be underneath the fingerboard. We want it right on the side, an inch away from the end. So again, we're going to pizzicato with our first finger. Our other fingers are curled into our hand. We're going to pizzicato our string closest to our thumb. This is your E string. Pizzicato 4 times. Ready, and now let's go over to the next string over. This is your A string. Let's pizzicato 4 times. Ready, and let's keep going. This is your D string over. Ready, and finally we have our last string. This is your G string. Ready, and as you can see, my elbow moves up and down as I go across the strings. So make sure that elbow gets moving so you have the reach for the lower strings. There's a song that I like to sing with my beginners every year that helps them remember the names of their open strings. And usually by the end of class, they remember their string names. So we're going to go ahead and sing it now. That song goes like this. Let's go up to playing position. Now let's go into pizzicato position, making sure your thumb is anchored. Nice little L, holding our violin from the shoulder here. And here's the song. I'm starting on your open E string or the string closest to your thumb. Each and every ant, digging in the dirt, underneath the ground. As you can imagine, the word each represents your E string. The word ant represents your A string. The word third represents your D string, and the word ground represents your G string. And the beginners are usually excited at this point because they're finally learning how to play an instrument. They're finally putting their hands on the strings and they learned their string names. So let's go and do it one more time. Instrument up, holding it from the shoulder, nice pizzicato position, thumb anchored, pizzicato with our pointer finger. Here we go. Ready, and each and every ant, digging in the dirt, underneath the ground. And as we move, make sure that elbow moves with you as well. So that's the video for today, guys. Let me know in the comments below what piece of music you are most interested in learning as we continue on our musical adventure. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.